Chair Mikowski and Vice Chair Schatz and distinguished members of the Senate Committee on Indian Affairs, thank you for the opportunity to testify on Senate 1513 to transfer certain federal lands on the Elwha River to Elwha Klallam Tribe in trust and reservation status. I am also want to thank Senator Cantwell for introducing the bill and the National Park Services for the work and our partner to contribute to the development of this bill. My name is Frances Charles. I am the tribal chairwoman of the Elwha Klallam Tribe and the Tribal Council. I have been on Tribal Council since 1993 and present as the chairwoman for the past 20 years. I flew 3,000 miles to be here today for one reason, to spend the next 5 minutes with you in person telling you how important this bill is to our tribe, how long we have waited, and how hard we have worked for it. Our tribe's reservation lands are located on the Elwha River where the flows into the sand of Juan de Fuca on the beautiful land of Olympic Peninsula. The Elwha River is the lifeblood of our tribe. The Elwha people have lived there for thousands and thousands of years, sustained by the Elwha River abundance, once 100-pound Chinook salmon runs, which provided food and ceremony for our people. This battle began in 1913 when the Elwha Dam was built just a few miles upstream from our homes. No one told us and no one asked us. The dam blocked 95% of the river, and almost overnight the salmon runs were destroyed, reduced to small fractions of what they have been. Since then, we have been working to get the dams removed for many years. No one has given us a chance, but in 1992, Congress had passed the Elwha River Act, settling in motion the process that led to dam removal. The dam removal process began in 2011 and was the last dam removed in 2014. We are grateful for each partnership we developed that led to the 1992 Elwha River Act and actual removal of the dams. We still have so much work to do to fulfill the restoration river runs throughout the entire habitat that are now accessible to the wake of the dam removal. I'm going to focus the remaining minutes on the statements for the land transfer on this bill because my written testimony details our tribe's lead-in roles of achieving the dam removals. The foundation of Senate 1513 was established in 1992 Elwha River Act, which specifically names our tribe as an eligible recipient of the former Aldril Reserve lands. None of the other entities named in the 1992 Act wanted the land. National Park Service, National Wildlife Refuge, or the state of Washington. Only Lower Elwha does. The large piece of the land to be transferred by the bill is the old Aldwell Reservoir site, a little over 1,000 acres. These lands are outside of the boundary of the Olympic National Park and a short distance from our reservation. The National Park Service no longer wants to hold lands at issue now, and the dam removal is complete. This land is an area of a great cultural significance to the Elwha tribe. It includes our creation site spiritually that it submerged for over 100 years. It is difficult to explain just how important it is to have our creation site restored to us. Since the dam removal, our tribe has led the effort to revegetate the site with natural shrubs and trees and remove the invasive plants. We also work to improve the fish habitat by constructing carefully placed engineered log jams in the water. The bill also transfers some small parcels of land that touches upon our reservation boundary. These parcels are needed for the water line that delivers water to our on-reservation hatchery, an important part of the Elwha River fisheries restoration. We need to move this bill along and get it passed in this Congress. Just last week, the U.S. House of Representatives passed the bill. Now it's time for the Senate to act. Elwha has waited for years for this. The Aldwell lands included our sacred ancestral grounds and creation site. We have been the sole leading tribes putting all of our resources and knowledge into the dam removal and the fisheries restoration process for the past few decades. We look forward to working and continuing to work with Senator Cantwell, this committee, and then Park Service to bring the last piece of the dam removal project to closure. Hotnitz, thank you, and would also like to thank all of those who had put a hand in making this transfer successful. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Appreciate the good work on the restoration there. Next, we will turn to the Honourable Regina Cuellar. Thank you.